Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 19 of Scraptember 2024, a hop started by the Scrappy Sisters where they give us a prompt every day of the month of September. And today's prompt is circles. And I feel like I am going to hit the mark with this. So I have my circle punch, I have my creative memory circle punch, I have these adorable pictures of my Neff pup, and I have lots of them. There are 10 different pictures of that sweet, precious face in a bunch of different sizes, and I am super excited to document them because I just love taking his picture. He is very photogenic. And so I've got the simple stories, bits and pieces from the pet shop, as well as some stickers. I've got some Echo Park sticker sheets. I have a lot of dog things. I have a 12 by 12 black cardstock to get started with, and then some scraps. I do have a general idea of what I want to do, but so I have my papers. I've got lots of different kinds of embellishments. I have my punches to help out with the circles, tons of pictures, and a bit of an idea. So let's see how this goes. So I decide after I got started that I want to put some splatters on here. So I'm going to start with melted chocolate Delusion shimmer spray, and then I'm going to add desert sand. Now, I know you can't see it really, except you can see the moisture, but watch after I push down with this paper towel, and voila, it's like magic. I love Delusion Shimmer Sprays by Diane Reevely. They are fantastic. Now, they don't dry as quickly as like the Distress Oxides by Tim Holtz, but I love them. Okay, so then I bring in some lemon zest and I'm going to pat the my paper towel down again. And then I'm going to come in with white linen and do mostly, you can tell that I'm doing a circle there. I hope you can. But then I add a little extra kind of in the bottom left and the top right, just to kind of give a little extra oomph. And then I'm going to start cutting out my pictures into circles, which I don't always do, but I felt like since this is a circle prompt that we will just go with it. So most of these I'm cutting out with a punch, like the 3-inch ones I cut out with my punch, and then these 2 and 1.5 inches I cut with a punch, or I use my little guides to cut them. And then I have a little guide to cut the 4-inch ones as well. So altogether, like I said before, there are 10 pictures. And I do start off with a circular kind of concept with the splatters. And I am going to start putting in these circular cut pictures of this sweet dog. Now, some of them are not complete circles because either they wouldn't fit properly the way that if I wanted the picture to be mostly centered, like that sweet face to be mostly centered, I had to move that top picture up a little bit, or down a little bit. So I ended up losing the top part. So I just decided I would put it up here at the top. And then the same thing with the one that's going to go at the bottom. The picture was higher up, and so I needed to move my to cut it based off of that. And so I'm just making it work for me. And then things that I had to like there's one on there that's got like little divots from where it didn't make a full circle because of the size of the punch, or where I needed to put the stencil over it. It's fine. I just tuck it in or cover it. So all is well. I do not believe you can see any of the ones that have been cut off unless it's the one on the very top, which obviously is being cut off by the top of the page, or the one on the very bottom. So I decided, originally I was going to do like a circle with the circles, but because there's so many of them, I felt like a cascade or waterfall of them would be better. And that is what I end up doing. In the end, you cannot tell that I made that lovely circle with the distress or with the shimmer sprays. I'm okay with that. I love how this layout turns out. It helps that this is like my favorite dog. I love him so very, very much. Obviously, because I've lost my puppy. Pax has become even more of a special pup to me. I said puppy. My dog was 12 when we had him put down in December. So he had cancer and we lost him. So I've always been very addicted to this sweet puppy right here. It's my sister's dog. But after I lost Rocky, it, obviously giving the doggy lovings whenever I go to my sister's house is a little bit more special to me. So anyway, I take lots of pictures of this sweet boy. As you can tell, most of these, actually all of these are from 2 different days, I think. And oh my gosh, he's just the sweetest dang dog. So anyway, I have cut a bunch of little circles out, and then with the embellishments, I pulled all the circular bits out. So I've got like a dog bone and a ball. This one right here that's got the dog on it. I think it says, oh, it just says rough, rough, rough all the way around. So, I just thought that any circular feature that would fit my layout and the concept of what I wanted was going to be good. So there was like a little boo-boo of some splatter up in that very top left. And so I just put a circle up there and cut the end of it off. You can't tell now. Isn't that lovely? I just love fixing my mistakes like that. It just makes me happy. And I've always said I am a professional boo-boo fixer because I am a professional boo-boo maker. So you learn after a while, if you don't want to just toss all your layouts in the trash, how to fix the mistakes because, So anyway, I've put a little wordy bit on all 10 of the pictures, and they just say things like spoiled rotten dog, totally pettable, bark, woof, man's best friend, things like that. I wanted a little something to kind of come from each picture because my original thought was similar to this, maybe not as crowded, but there's 10 pictures and some of them are pretty big. So, and then I pull out the pet shop and add a couple of the little flares, flatback bread things on there. And then I also pull out this little circular thing that says treats, which is from the ephemera pack from the pet shop. And then I also pull out the title, which is going to be Woof, and that's at the very bottom. And I put that down there, and I'm not kidding you all. I love how this layout turned out. I mean, yes, this dog makes me so very happy. So that helps the fact of, how much I love this layout. But I just love the way it came together, especially since I kind of had an idea and I kind of stuck with my idea, but also did it, which is very normal for me. Anyway, that is it. Like I said, day 19 circles. I hope you all are following along and like participating and letting these prompts inspire you and encourage you. I lost my mojo this summer and it stunk. I hate not feeling like I want to scrapbook because it is my mental health. And so, oh God, look at that face. So anyway, I love that dog. Anywho, so I hope that you all are checking out the playlist for Scraptember. The Scrappy Sisters are amazing. I love listening to them talk. And, they just, all the people who create, just enjoy watching the different ways people take the prompts and run with them. So I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you liked my video and or my layout. Subscribe if you haven't already. For those of you who have already subscribed, I appreciate it so much. I just love you all. And I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.